Hey, everybody, welcome to BizTix TV. This is the place to be for tips, tools, and strategies to help you do business better, to run a profitable business that's fun to run, and to take the hassle out of your hustle. Today is Tuesday. That means the digital diva is in the house, all the way from New York City, talking social media and digital marketing. And we're going to learn some things today. So, TJ, Terry Johnson, online right now in the house. Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? I know the news is bad, and every day it's getting worse and worse, and we don't know what's going on, but you know what's going on here because we're here every weekday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So don't worry about that. We're here. And today we're going to talk about digital marketing, which is a big topic online, at least for me. I don't know about you, but for me it is a big topic because things are changing so much that no one knows anything. So what we did in 2019, remember in January we talked about the digital trends for 2020. That's gone. All of that predictions and this, why? Because of the what we have now. No one's certain about anything, so we're going to try to talk about what you can do now as far as marketing your business online, getting people to buy, getting people's attention, all of those things, because everything's different now. So we have to figure out where to go from here with our business. So let's see, I see some comments.
Yeah, we got Bonnie Frank.
Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie.
Hey,
Hi,
Bonnie, how
Bonnie.
you doing?
And Bonnie says, "You ladies keep showing up." That's right, Bonnie. We here. We here. Unless I can't get internet, or like from here on out, I'm well, for the foreseeable future. I don't know how long. I'm on my MacBook Air, so it's not as strong as my other computer with the connection. So hopefully, I will stay on. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything is good. So we are here. All right. So you guys know what to do. Invite others to come and join the discussion. Bring your thoughts, your questions, your comments. We want to know what you think because that makes the conversation, it makes everything better.
Right.
You need more than two heads. Like I said, this is not a lecture class. I remember in college there was a big lecture class and the professor was way down on stage and I sat way up at the top. And it's like, do you lose the connection when there's just one person talking? And so we like to bring your comments in, your conversation, everything, because um that makes it better. I can't say it any other way. Also, the replay viewers, thank you for watching. We love that you watch. Leave your comments, your questions, and everything that you want to know, or you have a bit of information that you want to share with us. That's fine. That's great. We welcome the participation. Bonnie says, I've been hardwired into the Ethernet every day for the first time in over 6 years. Wow. See, Bonnie, I'm the opposite. I've always been hardwired at my desk. So I'm not at my desk. So I have a mobile uh, desk that moves with wheels. And then I have my MacBook Air. But we're not going to get into the technicals because everybody's getting online right now. Everybody. So things are slow. I know that Facebook and YouTube was downgrading their streaming. I think YouTube did something in India. I think they can only upload or stream in 480p, and that's not HD. So those are the things that's happening. Everybody's zooming, everybody's online. I've seen so many lives pop up. I'm just dizzy from all the notifications. But it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing that everybody's doing what we've been doing for years, right, Bonnie? We've been doing this
Right.
for years.
And
Back to the B word.
everybody got in here. Now they're getting in with the program.
But you know what? I have something. I have a little prediction about that. Everybody's online now, but I think when everybody goes back, well, not really back, but whatever the new normal is, when people go to work, I don't think everybody is going to stay online. Some will, but I think most of them are going to be like, okay, that was like quarantine virus time. I'm going to go back to doing whatever I did before. So, but
Right.
I think we'll have more people on live that will stay on live. I don't believe that everybody that's live streaming or doing live stuff now is going to continue, because they were doing that instead of IRL in real life. Like, you meet your friends. So you're doing it on Zoom or Snapchat or wherever you're doing it now. House party. I think house party is still around. I think when this is over, people will go, the ones that are doing it because they can't meet in person, they're going to stop doing it, is what I mean. Okay.
Yeah, Bonnie said people will be happy to go back to the work.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Everyone will be happy to go back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then she said, yep, YouTube went down from HD. Facebook decreases bitrate. Holy moly. Yeah, they did. They have to. Hey, Jill. Good morning. Yeah, they have to.
So are we going to pull back? No, we're going to ramp it up.
Yeah, we ramping it up. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm just saying to everybody that regularly live stream, because it's difficult now because everybody's getting on the highway, just relax. And when this is over and we go back to some kind of normal, I don't know what it's going to be. A lot of these people are going to go back to, what they were doing before, which is not live streaming. So we just have to hold on. Bonnie says, oh my God, house parties now hacking everyone's data. Really? Wow.
And I just heard about house party. I was like, oh, okay. I had an article or something that popped up that said Zoom is dead. Everybody's on house party. I'm like, yeah, no.
We know the story behind house party. Nah.
No,
they're not going to get us. Oh, Jill has a question. Jill says, what audio do you use, Terry? Is it just your computer mic? Sounds loud and clear. I have an ATR 2100 and I plugged it in. It's usually plugged into my iMac. I usually have everything stationary, like my desk, my chair, my desk, my iMac, the camera, and the mic. So I have an ATR 2100. And it's USB. So it's USB and it's the I forgot the other connection in the back, but I use the USB and I plug it into the MacBook Air. And I have the camera. I have an old Logitech, the old C920, C or something, which is the old Logitech. Like they're way, like they're in 4K now. Mine is in 4K. So I got these items because they're portable. So, and I didn't know that this day would come, but I'm ready for this day. And then I got my AirPods in. So I'm listening because my daughter's here over there doing her homework, her work, because she's in school online. So then we got everybody that's from work is here and everybody's in different rooms. So I purposely got things that I would know would be portable. And just because I have clients I might have to go and do things for, so I always can pack my little stuff up and go. So I have that. And Jill says, okay, ATR 2100. I'll peek at that. Yeah, it's in, I think they have a newer version, Jill. I'm not sure. That's a different number. If you can't get this mic, and I think I got mine on sale for like $45. I purposely waited for the sale. I think it's like regularly $75, which is not bad, but I always wait for the sale on Amazon. There's another mic that Eileen Smith and Ross Brand, they recommend. It's the Samsung or it's not Samsung, not the company that makes the phones. It's Samsung or something. It's a Q920. I'll have to check on it and let you know. But those two mics are good for they're omnidirectional, which means it will pick up right in front of me. See, it's right here. Yeah, I'll put it. It's right there. I got a little piece of tape on it because it has a light. I don't like that light. And I got it all to the side and it picks up really good. So the mic, I guess 40 something on sale. Bonnie says, okay, thanks, Bonnie. I knew Bonnie would know. Bonnie says, all those mics are 80. Oh, here she is. She said the ATR 2100, 2005, and Samsung Q2U. Yeah, those two that Bonnie put in the chat. Those are the ones to go with. And I did a lot of research. So, and then I have a lavalier mic we talked about on Friday. I spent like $19. It has an extra long cord, really long. I have to wrap it up. So the lavalier, like I could think it's like 3 or maybe 6 feet cord or something. And I can use that with my phone. And that's it. I have like an old light photographer, those old photographer lights with the aluminum cone and the clamp. I have one of those. And that's it, because my neighbor gave me that. I didn't even spend any money on lights. I mean, you can spend money on lights, but just get some direct sun and make sure everybody can see you and hear you. I think that's the most important thing. Everyone can see you clearly and hear you. And you don't have to break the bank. I see people with Rode shotgun mics, and I'm like, okay, those are great. That's good, but those are they're a little bit more than they want to pay. I'm not ready to be a professional like that. Jill says, I got a duo lapel mic when doing Facebook Lives in the field with others, but haven't been able to use it yet. Hashtag Corona. Yeah. You can't really be portable anything now. Unfortunately, that's what it is, but we'll get back to where we were. All right, so let's get started on today's topic, which is ramp it up. Now, what am I talking about? Ramp it up. How can I say this? I see a lot of things. I'm in a lot of groups. Bonnie knows too. Bonnie and I are in a lot of groups. I see her in the podcasting groups, a lot of the groups, and I go in and I dab and read a little stuff. I don't read everything. I just scroll through and whatever catches my eye, and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting conversation. I will stop. So I see a lot of, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to do. How do I sell? Do I sell? What do I do? And so the last 2 weeks I've been saying, be silent, be quiet, reflect, think about your audience, and then you'll know what to post, and then you're ready to post. So you don't have to keep we're in different times. Everything's different. Let's acknowledge that first. Everything's different. Like I said at the top of the show, we were talking about different things a few months ago that we were on track to go, okay. And here's one thing that we've been talking about, and everybody's been talking about, that video was going, the year the video was going to explode. I think they've been saying that since like 2014 or maybe 13. Video is going to explode. Well, it finally exploded, but because of something beyond our control. So that's where everybody's video, and it's a great thing. It's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. Let me look at some of the content, the comments before I get into it. Jill says, Francine, your lighting looks awesome. It does. I think she has a ring light, right? Hold on. Your mic is muted.
Yeah, it sits on the desk behind the computer. It's not a real big one, and then it's not the little tiny ones. I think I got it. I ordered it on Amazon.
Yeah, so see, she has the ring light. Like I said, I have an old light that somebody, my neighbor son was a photographer, and they had all this older equipment, and I was like, I'll take it. It's free. It's a light. I don't, but if you need to buy a light, the ring light is the best. That's what Fran has. And right. Nazim says, talk about a strange month, March Madness. Jill said it's a different world. And Nazim says, and I ain't talking basketball. Hey, Nazim, I hope you're doing well. I was really thinking about you. Right. And your wife. I hope everybody there is doing the best they can, like we are now. So, and again, it's a different world. Things are different. What do we do from now on? But I've been listening, and I've been going around and looking at conversation. I've been listening to Gary Vee. He has a tea with Gary Vee every morning from 9 to 11, which is really great stuff. It's not all business. He has some young kids come on, and he has everybody from different walks of life doing different things. And I like to listen while I'm working, because I'll just doing something, and I'll hear him say something so I'll stop and listen. But Gary and some other people that I've been going around in groups and Twitter, I try to sample everywhere. That the thing is that this is not the time to stop. This is the time to ramp it up. That's why I was saying ramp it up, because we have the time If you're not if you're in one of the industries, your business is doing great, that's great, wonderful. But there are a lot of businesses where things are slow. Like one of my clients is shut down completely. And that's unfortunate because they're tied to travel in New York. And it just flatlined. We're just waiting to go back online. That's all. Nothing else to do. But there are things you can do because you have time. There's time and opportunity now. Lots more time. Remember, you busy business owners, you don't have time to do things you didn't have before. But now, unfortunately, you got the time. You got the time. This is the time to ramp it up. This is the time. If you haven't done video, do it. If you've been light on video, do more video. If you haven't done stories, do lots of stories. Why? Because this is, it's like capturing people's attention when they're, I don't want to say in a cage, but they're a captive audience because there's nothing else to do. I talked to my stepdaughter. She's in Nevada. And she's still going to work, but she was like, I might work from home, but I don't want to work. She's really active. She's like she body builds, like she pumps iron, all of that stuff. She's in a state because she can't go to the gym. And I'm giving her suggestions of things to do. She's taking 4-hour naps. I'm like, you can't take a 4-hour nap and then go to bed. So I was talking to her about time management, like breaking her time up into bits, like, do this for an hour, do that for an hour, go outside for an hour. Or, I think she has a balcony. Stand out, sit out there. I know Bonnie sits on her balcony a lot. I watch her stories. So follow Bonnie if you're not following Bonnie Frank, please. She's got some great information, great stories too. I love it. But you need to break it up. If you're not on TikTok, get on TikTok. TikTok has exploded. I went on last night to look at the trending. Some of the hashtags has like 2 billion followers, like 2 billion with a B.
Yep.
B, not million. Hashtags, and one of the hashtags was like hashtag online course. Hold on, I'm going to bring up my TikTok for a second. And it just blew me away. So I was like, this is the time for you guys to get on TikTok. And don't poo-poo it. We've been talking about, how long have we been talking about TikTok? Since October?
At least, yeah.
And
we have a TikTok account too. TJ has one. I have one. BizPix has one. Follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, I think Fran like 4. I think Fran like 4 or 5. But we've been talking. That's why I bring things here to this table to talk about before you need it. So in October, I was saying, get on TikTok. And I still see people going, oh, that's bad advice. Don't do that. There's only kids dancing.
Look, when social media world gets involved and tells you how to do TikTok, that means you need to be on TikTok. I got something from them. They're teaching, what to do when you get on TikTok, how to set up your TikTok for business. I was like, see, hopefully you got your real estate over there. You got your flag planted on TikTok.
All right, let me get back to the comments before I go back to TikTok. Bonnie's okay. Nazim says, all good here, healthy and hanging in there. Great. I love to hear that. Khalid is here. He says, I was on his talk in the morning too. It was awesome, right? It's awesome.
Gary V. Yeah.
Gary V. Mm-hmm. It's every morning, weekday. And then on Sunday, I think he had his father. Him and his father did they do the winetext.com, where his father has the wine. You sign up for the wine text, and whatever the deal of the day, all you do is text. You respond to the text that you want the deal, and it's awesome deals. It's like wine for like $75. I think he said the other day was like $20. You can't get any better deal than that. So, all you do is set it up one time. You set up your credit card, and then when they send you the wine text of the day, all you do is have to respond to it, and they send it to you automatically. Now, it doesn't work in every state because of I think the liquor, alcohol things for each state, but they're doing that. Oh, Khalid says, I am studying to get my CTA certification. It is like an AA program to travel consultants. You have time. Use it, people. Thank you, Khalid. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You have time. Ramp it up. Do more. Do more. Jill says, listen to Gary Vee this morning. Don't dwell. Do. Don't complain. Create. Don't make. Oh, I love that. And see, I missed him this morning because I was doing some things. I'm going to listen to the replay. But that's what he says over and over. Make, do, create. Khalid says he talked about, he put a link about writer's block, awesome content. Bonnie says, LOL, I'm always out on my balcony. Vitamin D charges me. Yes, Bonnie, I love it. She shows her toes, or she shows what a smoothie, or, but and I want to bring up Bonnie, if you don't mind, for an example, because that's what you should do. Bonnie's a business owner. Bonnie has a podcast. Bonnie goes to podcasts, conventions and things and other things, but she always talks about it on her stories. That's how I know. I'm in New York. Bonnie, you're in California. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I know what she's doing, and I'm on the opposite coast. All because she's doing stories, and she does stories on Facebook, and she does them on Instagram. Bonnie, if you're on TikTok, let me know so we can join your TikTok. If not, Bonnie, get on TikTok. Really. For example, I want to get back to TikTok. There's a hashtag that says real life at home. 1.7 billion views. Okay. And that's not a dancing kid hashtag. There's a big challenge now called hashtag Savage Challenge, and it's with one of the young lady rappers that has a hot song. So that's what all the teenagers, the Gen Zs, are doing. So they're doing dance challenges, but there's people on doing business stuff. Listen, if Sir Elton John can be on TikTok, he has one video I saw the other day. Sir Elton John, and that's what he calls himself because, he's been knighted. He has one video and his views is like out of the world. I know he's a celebrity, but what I'm saying is someone of his age, because I think he's 70 something. 70, I don't know exact age. And I know it's not him. Well, it might be, because you can send people, you can upload video. So he might have somebody that's running his social media, probably. But he did a video. He just held the phone and talked and did something, and it's on his TikTok. So that's what I'm saying. You need to get on TikTok. You need to do stories. You need to do Facebook stories. You need to do Instagram stories. And guess what? The excuse of, I don't have time, that's too much, that's gone. And also, here's your third excuse. I don't know what to say. I just told you. Go follow Bonnie. See what Bonnie's doing. Bonnie Frank. Follow her on Instagram and Facebook and see her stories. See her stories. She talks about journaling. She journals. She talks about her work. She talks about podcasting, sitting on the balcony, getting vitamin D. Guess what? She's not making up content. She's doing. So that's what Gary said about you just do. You don't have to manufacture. The way we used to think about it, and I heard someone say, is that you're not supposed to sell. Everybody's in the mode of selling. And that's okay. As business owners, we need to sell. But that's not your approach. If you want to be successful at this online, the marketing strategy, your approach is not to sell. Sell is the end of the path. But where we are at the beginning is you need the attention of your audience. You need to create know your target audience, create a community out of that they love what you do. They know, like, and trust you. And you do all that by being you. It's not a commercial. There's a place for a commercial. Facebook ads, Instagram ads. That's where you make your commercial. But when I'm talking about ramping up your content, you have time. The audience is captive because everyone's in their homes and they're bored. And you know why I know they're bored? Because they say they're bored. Go to Twitter. You'll see, I'm so bored. I'm tired of this. I want to go out. They're captive. So people are getting on Instagram, scrolling. But the key to this is you have to provide value. And providing value is by doing what you know, not manufacturing or making up a story. Tell your story. Don't make it up. Like I just told the story. I was talking to my niece, my stepdaughter, and we talked about this, that, and that. And I was like, okay, I told her what to do. So I'm thinking, okay, that can apply to us, to everybody, to your business. Break it up. I've already said, before this, I said, oh, if you don't have time, spend 15 minutes and get back to business. Well, guess what? You may not have that much business to get back to, so you got more time to spend online. Here's another thing that I heard. I was listening to Gary's show yesterday. There was a gentleman on, and he was talking about being conflicted about being on social media so much and neglecting his family. And I'm like, first of all, Gary told him there's no such thing as that the phone is the problem. He said, you are the problem, not the phone. The phone is not the problem. So the thing is, if you're trying to build momentum, build the audience, build the brand, you have to be on the phone. So I'm thinking personally, when I heard that guy talk, I said his wife is telling him he's on the phone too much. But he's not on the phone, social media or the computer. He's not on just mindlessly doing things. He's on for a purpose, to connect with the audience. And to do that, you have to create content. You have to make more of it, ramp it up. You have to make more of it in order to connect, because this is the perfect time. There are so many people online that weren't online before that are paying attention. So you got to do more to get the attention. You have to put out more content, and don't create content. That's the problem. That's the bottleneck. You're sitting there going, well, what am I going to post? I don't know what to post. Like I said, Bonnie gets on and talks about her day, what she's doing, where she's going, who she talked to, who she's connecting with, what's happening, her journaling, everything. And she's not the only one. There's lots of people that are doing that, if they're homeschooling kids, they're talking about, well, we're homeschooling our kids and this is what happened in the day and we're so tired. We want them to go back to school and stuff like that. But who does that attract? Other moms, other parents that are homeschooling that feel the same way. So you connect with those people by saying, this is what's happening in my house and I'm tired of it and I want to complain, or I want to say this, or I'm happy about this because I'm spending more time with my kids. So you see what I'm saying? You are going to talk about whatever it is that's happening with you right now on stories, on TikTok. You can do your Snapchat. You can go to Instagram stories, wherever you want to go, but do more of it. Even LinkedIn. LinkedIn is that place that's not really, it's changing from being suit and tie business oriented to I see everything on there now, just like Facebook. It's not as loose as Facebook, but there are people on there talking about, like I saw, I think someone who was a performer, like, just doing, and they were just like talking about how they do their thing and whatever. And I was like, that has nothing to do with LinkedIn as a business idea. But she's on talking about what she does. And she's going to get the attention of people who are interested in what she's doing. Okay? All right, let me stop for a minute. I see a bunch of comments.
I was watching over on TikTok, Arnold Schwarzenegger is over there.
Every star is there. Everybody's there.
He's just talking. He's doing something with his, he said,
his dogs.
Quarantine lunch. Quarantine lunch with my girls. How are your pets helping you through this? Happy. Yeah. Hashtag happy at home.
Yeah. He's in his kitchen with his 2 dogs saying, this is what I'm doing. He's a big star. He's not manufactured. He doesn't have a crew to come over. They can't come over anyway. So this is the time. Go ahead.
1.3 million hearts.
There you go. I can't. I'll let the numbers talk.
I was like, whoa.
I let the numbers talk. Go over to TikTok for yourself. Go to Discover tab. It's the search tab. And take a look at what's trending. Billions of views. Billions. I think I saw something that's 2 billion views. So get on and ride the hashtag and get some of those billion. You're not going to get the billion views, but you're going to get something. And that's worth it. Okay.
And it's fun to do it. Let's see.
Yeah. Bonnie says she's in St. Louis. Okay. I don't know why I thought, because of the sun, I guess. Janelle. Hi, Janelle. She says Shannon Tackett.
Okay. She might have been talking about Shannon on TikTok. I'm going to go look her up.
Oh, okay. Go look her up. Bonnie, Hearts, thank you. Also, Bonnie says 95% of my stuff is created from my apartment. I rarely leave. See? You can't tell, Bonnie. You can't tell. I mean, I'm not honestly. Let's talk about that because I don't see it as her being until she told me, "Well, I'm in my apartment, never leave." I didn't think about it like that because she's showing outside, or she's she does a selfie, or she talks, or she's doing different things and journaling. And then I think you went some podcast event, something, Bonnie, and you were talking to people. This was way before the corona. Janelle says, I post at my normal high volume times. It gets lost. Give me a little more detail.
She's saying that when
the time. So okay, let's talk about that. All right, let's talk about that. The time to post. If you're listening to an expert, a guru, or some chart that says the best time to post on Instagram is between the 9 and 11 a.m., that's dead. I never subscribed to that. The best time to post on Facebook is this. Now, there are some good times to post generally, like on Facebook on the weekend. Most people are not, LinkedIn. On the weekend, most people are not posting on LinkedIn because they're out. It's the weekend doing things with their family before now. But now everyone's in. So this is another example I said about the rules. We got to throw them out. There is no best time to post. The best time to post for you, Janelle, is for you to look at your analytics. Analytics, Twitter has analytics to show you your top performing posts, and they show you when your people are online. Instagram does the same thing. Instagram will tell you the best time when your people, your audience is online. That's when you post, not when some expert says, or whoever, journalist or whatever that wrote the little infographics. No, that's based on data, yes, but it's not your data. Your data is different. Facebook, if you have a Facebook page, there's tons of analytics there, especially with video to tell you when people come in, when people drop off. You use the personalized data analytics from your account, okay? We're global. You may pick up, if I post 3 a.m. New York time, and I've done it, I've gotten likes and stuff because there's another side of the world that's up and online. And I use a hashtag on Instagram, and they find me through the hashtag, or they search for something and I use that term. That is what we're going to do from now on, which we've been doing. And I said this before, way back before this. Use your analytics on your account to know when the best time to post for you. Also, what's the best content to post? The one that gets the most likes. The one that gets the most hearts. The one when you go to your analytics and it says, this is your top performing post. Your analytics for your profiles and your accounts will tell you when it's best for you, not some generic, the best time to post on Instagram is between 9 a.m. and 11. Well, heck, I posted at 12 midnight and gotten responses and comments and stuff. So I know that's bunk. I know. Because I've done it. I've experienced it. Plus, we're in a different time where things are global. You can post anytime you feel like it. But if you really want to reach the people that are following you, all of your platforms, all of your accounts will tell you through analytics what's the best time to post. What's the best content to post. You follow that. I would not follow anybody that says, well, okay, Twitter, you got to do. Nope. I don't follow that. Never subscribe to it. Okay. Janelle?
And she said, I don't, she said, I don't know. No, I feel like I'm too old for TikTok.
Okay. All right. We'll get to all the, let me get to, I see hers. Bonnie says, here's a free PDF of sanity saving strategy. So she put a link in there. Good. Thank you, Bonnie. Janelle says, I was inviting someone.
Yeah, that was when she was talking about Shannon.
Okay. I don't know if she has TikTok. Okay.
Talking about Shannon.
Okay. I feel like I'm too old for TikTok. Let's talk about that one. Welcome, Janelle. I know I don't know if you've been on joining us before, but I said earlier that I started talking about TikTok, and this is not to say I'm bright. I'm just saying I saw something that I wanted you guys to know about, even though the conversation was different. Back even say the summer, I think we started talking about TikTok because I wanted you to know that it's not just for kids dancing.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok is for everybody now. It may have started out as Musically, where kids were lip syncing, teenagers lip syncing, and it was cute. Musically got bought by ByteDance, which is a not Japanese, Chinese corporation. The Chinese owned. So now they became TikTok. And when they bought them, it just kind of exploded with teenagers doing challenges and dancing. And I said, we're not teenagers. That's not our audience. That may be your audience for your business. If it is, great. If not, you still need to be on TikTok because I said, one, you need to claim your real estate. What do I mean by that? On every app, you need to have an account for your business name or your brand name, even if you're not using TikTok, which I did when I can't remember when I signed up, but I signed up because I wanted my account to say Terry Johnson online. I don't want to get behind the curve and go, okay, it's time for me to TikTok like now, and I can't get my brand name. I always tell my clients, sign up for everything with your brand name. LinkedIn, everywhere. Because when you're ready to use it and you go to sign up, it's going to be gone. So that's number one. So you want to have your real estate. You want to stake your claim on that piece of property at TikTok. Number two, you're going to watch TikTok. And you're not going to watch teenagers dancing. When you go into TikTok and it says teenagers dancing, you're going to do this. You're going to swipe really quickly. Boop. I don't want that. It's a signal to TikTok that you are not interested in children dancing or teenagers dancing. Now, another thing, when you see something that you are interested in, like I like the travel scenes, like people will go and show the mountains in Colorado or Switzerland or the Great Wall of China, landscapes and things like that. I like that. People on canoes in the clear water and the forest. And so when I see those kind of TikToks and they're there, I heart them and I make sure I watch it. I heart it and I make sure I watch it. Because the next day when you come into TikTok says, oh, I remember you. You like landscapes. I like baking. I like people that do food and baking and stuff like that. But it has to be interesting. So when I see something I like, I heart it and I watch it. When I see teenagers dancing, I go like that. I flick past it. Because I'm telling TikTok, learn my likes. What do I like? So when I go in the next time, I can go into TikTok right now, and the first video that pops up is going to be something I like. I don't see any teenagers dancing anymore unless I go search for it, which I did yesterday because I wanted to see about this hashtag Savage Challenge. So, a 19-year-old choreographer started it, and there was some backlash about who started it and who owns the hashtag and who gets the credit, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to see it. So now when I go into TikTok, I might see some kids dancing. Guess what? Flick, flick. See that? Flick. That's all you do. And when you see something you like, you tap the heart and you follow that account. So TikTok, you're giving signals to TikTok. This is what I like. Travel log, travel scenes, baking, or celebrities or whoever. What I don't like is kids dancing. So you're sending signals to TikTok. So TikTok is learning what you like, and the next time you go in the app, you won't see teenagers dancing. So that's what you're going to do with that. Okay? And then when you're ready to make content, like I said earlier, you're just going to do like Bonnie. She just does. I'm sitting on my balcony, and she, with her phone. You could do the video for that on TikTok. Use the appropriate hashtag. If you want to get more traction in TikTok, go to the Discover. Let me make sure. It's the Discover button on the bottom, and it's a magnifying glass. So you go into that. You look at what's trending. If you can make content to match that hashtag, make it, because you'll get more views and followers after that. Okay?
We have
And let
some
me stop.
new people coming through.
Okay. All right, good. All right. So Janelle, I just want to make sure that you got that. That is, you're not too old for TikTok. Everybody's on now. 8 to 80.
Hmm.
Okay, Bonnie says yes. I went to Podfest and she podcasts, but mostly I'm home. See, but I know she when she goes someplace, she's just in the moment. Okay, you got to learn how to be in the moment with your content. Janelle says 8 a.m. was always good, but lately very little reach. Okay, Janelle, give me some more details on that. What app are you talking about? Instagram, Facebook? Let me know. Oh, Francie said
I was
okay.
talking,
Okay, yeah,
responding
I
to
got.
Janelle.
Yeah, I see my comments are getting. Oh, hi, Mr. Cardiologic. And Lou Carpenter, hello. He says, "Hi, girls. We're from the Isle of Wight. We are a fabric and haberdashery shop. Welcome, Lou. Isle of Wight
Yay.
is Ireland. Is that Ireland? Let me know where you are. Details, because we're in the U.S. So I'm kind of familiar with Europe, not too much. Mr. Card Logic says this skill set needed for TikTok will be the skills needed for whatever comes next. Learn it now.
Hmm.
Thank you. I can't say it any better than that. And Mr. Carlogic says Facebook was once only for college students. You're right. It was only college students. You had to have a college email. That was whatever .edu, and you could not get an account. But now it's a totally different thing. Terrell, Terrell Knox. Hey, good morning. How are you? So I mean, this is some of the things that I've been saying, we've been saying here about content. I've always been a fan of doing content, but not sitting down and scripting. You're not going to sit down and script. It's not Hollywood. It's not a commercial. You're not doing the nightly news. You are going to get on and talk about what you know, like we're doing here. Monday through Friday, there's someone here that talks and knows what, talks about what they know. I have notes. I refer to my notes, but I'm going off my experience of I've got this much experience in this. I've got this much experience in advertising, marketing stuff, and I've worked here and there, different places, private industry. I've worked for government agencies, federal government, all that stuff. So when I'm talking, I'm just giving you, this is my read on what I see and what I know and what I hear. I mean, you don't have to follow what I'm saying, but I'm going to get on here and tell you my opinion. I'm going to say, I read this because I know this and I put it together. This is my opinion. So this is what you're going to do. You're not going to script. You're not, unless you're doing an ad. Like I said before, you're doing an ad or commercial. Yeah, you're going to script that.
Hmm.
But if you're getting on stories, if you're getting on live, just turn the camera on. Hey guys, how are you doing? Things are uncertain right now, but I'm here to let you know that blah blah blah, and I'm going to talk about this today. And you talk about it for 5-10 minutes, and you say, hey, if you need any help, follow me on. I'm everywhere. Terry Johnson on live. You can Google me. I'm Terry Johnson online. You can follow me on all of the platforms and reach out and let me know, how can I help you? And I'm willing to help. Just let me know. And then you say, well, until next time, or see you tomorrow. However you want to sign off. And you say bye, and then you sign off. You can do that for 5-10 minutes. Everybody's doing it
Right.
now. Everybody's doing it now. But I want you to keep doing that. That's your content. Because guess what? That Facebook Live that you do for 10, 15 minutes, you can save it and cut it up into 15-second snippets and upload to Instagram or upload to TikTok, the place where they want 15-second, 30-second videos. So you see, that's what you do.
So I just looked, Khalid told us, because he's
Oh,
a
okay.
travel guide.
Okay.
He says the Isle of Wight is a county and the largest and second most populous island in England. And I
Thank
just went
you.
over to their, yeah, I just went over to their Facebook page, and
Mm-hmm.
they are the Stitching Elmers. Um, they remind me of Linda with Gotta Be Handmade. I think that
Yes.
would be an excellent match, because I'm like, oh
Yes.
my gosh,
Yes.
specializing in quilting, sewing, and crafting materials.
Well, welcome, Lou
Yes,
Carpenter.
okay.
Welcome. Welcome. We're happy you're
Welcome.
here. And see how I was talking about global. Fran
Hmm.
is in California. I'm in New York. Nazim is in Italy. Linda Gotta Be Handmade is in South Carolina. Khalid, I forgot where you are. Did you say Florida? I'm not
No,
sure.
he's in
But
California. He's in the Bay Area,
California.
California.
Okay,
And
and then we
Bonnie,
have
Bonnie is in St. Louis.
St. Louis. Mm-hmm.
Karen is in Canada.
Yeah. We have who's in Scotland? I forgot.
Oh, that would be Ramsey, Fraser Ramsey.
Fraser, yes. Fraser's another person that comes to the shows and listen, and we're friends online, and he's in Scotland. He has a cleaning business in Scotland. So it's global. Everything is global. So don't think. Now, the only way it's not global if your business is local. Like if you do landscaping for your city, well, that's not global. But anything that you can imagine that someone in another country might want to listen to you or follow you or interested in your topic, they don't have to be American, United States. It could be anywhere because you're reaching anybody. I'm waiting for people to come from Japan. I'm waiting for Japan. I'm waiting for India, everywhere because we're global. So that's the mindset you have to have. And here's Karen, Coach Karen, get your money right. She says, what a match. She's in Canada, Toronto. There you go. That's how it works.
Right.
So you want to get online. You want to use TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you're comfortable with. But what I'm saying is I want you to ramp it up. I want you to go to LinkedIn. If you haven't gone on LinkedIn, I want you to go there, set up your personal profile, and set up a business page. Here's the key. You as the business owner can set up a business page. Now, there's a little trick when you do that on LinkedIn. When you set up a business page, it has a little gray box, but you have to set up your page and then put your logo in there. And when people look at your personal profile, they're going to see your logo for your business there instead of that little gray box. You're going to set up a business page. Why? Because it's the same thing as a Facebook business page. It's public to everyone outside of LinkedIn, even if they're not on LinkedIn, which means you can share it to Facebook, you can share it to Twitter, you can share it wherever you need to share it from the business page. Okay?
Right.
So you're going to do that. So you're going to ramp it up LinkedIn. You're going to get on TikTok. You're going to do more stories on Facebook and Instagram. You're going to do more posts. And how are you going to do all that? You have time now. So time, that excuse is gone. I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. Turn on your phone, turn on your camera. Hey guys, whatever. I did something yesterday on my last week on my page. I got a green screen. I set it up. I was like, okay, I put some oranges up and it's like just having fun with it. So you want to have fun with this. Keep it in mind. You want to have fun. People are a captive audience, yes, but they are bored. So you want to ramp up the entertainment, ramp up the fun, the creativity out of your mind that fits your industry. Now, I'm not saying get on juggling and be a clown. Do what's in you, what you can do. If you're funny, be funny. If you're not funny, say, hey guys, I know this is really serious. I'm not a really jokey kind of fun. I don't tell jokes. I'm just going to tell you straight up. This is how blah, blah, blah. And some people are willing to take that. So you have to be you. So don't get on thinking I gotta entertain you. Not really. Just be yourself. But try to be a little, keep it in mind. Okay, don't want this to be too dry. See, there's a feeling of we can let loose a little bit now. In every industry, you can let loose a little bit now. Even funeral home directors can let loose now.
Whoa.
We talked about that before. I think we did a show about, I might redo that a couple years ago. And we talked about funeral home directors.
And what they could do to use how they can go live and make it engaging. Yeah.
Yep. You just
because there was a whole.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember because there was a whole. Somebody did a TV show about it. Was it on Netflix? How they?
Yes. I wanted to watch that. I had it on my list. It was were they in Hawaii or someplace? I'm thinking someplace
they were.
tropical.
It was.
And I said, I wanted to watch it.
There was a whole thing about how they were doing funerals, and it wasn't
a reality.
It wasn't creepy.
That's what they did. Yeah. It wasn't creepy at all. It would look entertaining. I put it on my list. Thank you for reminding me. I think I'm gonna try to go back and watch it. But it's on my Netflix list to watch because I'm thinking, how in the world are they gonna make a TV reality show about a funeral home? And I think the whole family owned it or something. And there's the dynamic between the family and how they do things. So there you go. There's no more. Thank you, Karen. She says, no more excuses, haha. Yeah, no more excuses. I don't come to me with an excuse because I got them before. I didn't have enough time. I don't know what to do. Who has time for social media? Well,
You
we got
do.
some time now. So ramp it up. That's what I'm saying. Now. Ramp it up. Ramp it up. So guys, let me know what you think. Any questions, any other ideas? I love all the opinions. Thank you, Bonnie, for the links. Khalid came in with some links. Mr. Carr, Logic. Your name, Logic. You came with it. It can't get any better than this. You got a captive audience. You got a phone. You have a phone. Don't tell me you don't have a phone. There might be a small subset of people that don't have a phone, but those people that don't have it, they can either get one or, the government gives you a smartphone, if you didn't know. You can get a smartphone from the government. And you can use it. It's limited, but you can use it.
And Khalif gave you the link to that Netflix show.
Okay. That's it. Okay, thank you. Because I have it on my list. Everybody check that out. But I had it on my list to watch because I'm thinking.
The Casketeers. That's it.
That's it. Thank you, Khalid. That's it. That's it. And I'm thinking if they can make a show out of that, there's really no limit.
Have no excuse.
There's no excuse. There's no limit. And I told you earlier, I said, sit down and think about how you want to approach your audience. Write out, the ideas. I don't want you to script. I don't want you to write down every word because I have someone that I know that has a business and I've talked to them about, doing things and stuff, but unfortunately did not listen to me. So I went to their business page the other day and I saw they finally did like a video, but she was reading the script and her eyes kept, okay, da 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 da. I'm like, not for you have the knowledge and the experience from being in business for so long or whatever. You have it in here already. It's in here and it's in here. All you have to do is turn on the camera. You're talking to people just like you talk to them at a network event in real life, face to face. Hey guys, what's going on? How are you guys doing? Let me know what's going on. Let me know where you're from. And I really wanted to come on to talk to you about this topic today. And you talk about it. And then you, at the end, you do a wrap up, a call to action. Follow me wherever you want them to follow, your website. Don't forget about that, wherever. And you say, okay, that's it. Signing off till tomorrow or till next week. And be consistent. Here's another thing. Be consistent. So if you're going to do it every Tuesday, do it every Tuesday at a certain time. Like here, Biz Chicks, we do this every weekday. 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we here. Like Bonnie said earlier, she was like, you ladies are here. I'm like, yeah, we're here. And that's all you have to do. Monday through Friday. So what I'm saying is don't overthink it. Don't overthink the process of doing a story, doing a post. Always go with the flow. If you make a mistake, so what? Nobody's perfect. And if you make a mistake, I made a mistake. I meant to say blah, blah, blah. And keep moving. Once you do that 1 week, do it again the next week. Or if you really want to ramp it up, do it every day. What you got? Nothing but time.
Right.
Nothing but time. Okay. So let me know, if you have any more ideas, if you want to add something to what we talked about. Also, if you have a topic that you want to talk about, because things, like I said earlier, things are different. We're doing things differently from the beginning of the year when we were going on track with digital marketing trends. Some of those things are still trending, like video. You see for yourself, videos exploding. But if you have any questions or anything you want to ask us, because we're here to help. You can,
Right.
ask the Biz Chicks, Google Biz Chicks, ask me, Terry Johnson Online, Google me, Terry Johnson Online. We're everywhere. And the best way to find us is Google. Oh, I wonder if she's on Instagram. Go to Google and see if I'm on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. But, the Biz Chicks on Instagram. We're everywhere. So find us, reach out, ask a question, whatever you have to say, let us know, because we're here to help. Really. That's what we're
We
here
really
for.
are.
Mm-hmm. No joke. Okay. So, guys, thank you for joining us. And Karen says, see you guys later. Have a great day, because Karen is going to be on tomorrow. She's
Right.
Coach Karen. Get your money right.
Money mindset. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At
And
the
then
same
we want to
spot.
say, right. And I just want to shout out to the Stitching Elmers, which is Lou Carpenter, who stopped in here today, and Janelle Donnell. They were new, stopping in today. Khalid,
Yeah.
welcome back. Mr. Card
Yeah.
Logic, welcome back.
Yes.
Coach Karen, Bonnie Frank, the amazing Bonnie Frank was in
Nazim.
here. Nazim,
From Italy.
Jill Bernard. Yay.
Yeah.
We had a great group of people coming to chat with us. Thank you so much.
Do. We appreciate you all, everybody that's watching, everybody. So if you're in the background, Terrell Knox is here. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. So if you're watching the replay and we didn't call your name because you're not here live, but don't feel left out. Put your name in there, put whatever you have to say, and we're going to reach out and have a conversation with you off camera. So don't worry about
that. Follow one another.
Yes. Follow each other in the comments. Okay.
Yes.
And that's it. That's it for this week. We'll be back next week talking about more digital marketing strategy and things that you need to know, because times are different now. So we really need to keep up on what is happening, and let's take this thing day by day.
Yes.
Okay. So
all righty,
will see
everybody.
you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.